Hi there, it's Dan from the candidwriter.com, and what I'm going to do today is show you how to build a blog pretty quickly. But before we get into that, however you came to find this video, I want to thank you for viewing it, and I hope that you find it helpful too. So with that said, here's why I'm making this video. I answer a lot of questions online, and people in general struggle to see any success online and wonder just where to begin, and blogging is quite simply a great place to start. Starting a blog is probably the cheapest route you can go when you get started online without putting a dent into your wallet. Nevertheless, I'm going to show you how to get your blog up and going in about 6 minutes. At least that's what I'm shooting for. So we're going to do this live so that you can see everything in real time. Now, granted, it may take you a little bit longer, but the point is that this can be done in the time it takes to watch 1 to 2 commercials on TV. Setting it up from the start is pretty, from start to finish is pretty easy. So just sit back and watch me go through the steps, and trust me, if I can do this, you can do it too. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Bluehost's sign up page, and I'm also going to bring over my stopwatch so you can see us, start to finish, that we're going to make it under that 6-minute timeline, and since that's our goal. So I'm going to start the timer, and we'll go ahead and get this going. So here we go. The blog name that I want is the 6minuteblog.com. So we want to see if that's going to be available, and it will show us on the next screen if it is. Okay, so it is available, so we're going to put our information in as far as the registration details are concerned. So let me try to type this in pretty quickly. And let's see. Let's see. I need an email address. So we have that in as well. And there is my 12-month rate. And I'm going to go through PayPal. So, and I'm going to confirm and submit. And the next step is obviously we need to pay. But obviously if you want to go with a credit card, that is entirely up to you. But I like going through PayPal. I think it's a bit more secure. So we're still waiting for Bluehost to transfer me to the next step in this process. So it's taking a minute, but let me go back to the 12-month $295 rate. While this was an offer that was unique to me, what I will be able to do is provide a discount link that will provide you a pretty nice discount on your end once the video is completed, in the description and on the video as well. So we're going to PayPal now. So I'm going to sign in so we can complete the payment. It does take a little less time with the credit card. So going through PayPal, it does add a little bit more time to this, but we should still be able to go ahead and get it done in the 6-minute time frame. So it's processing the payment now. Shouldn't have any issue with that. On the next screen, we don't need any of this because these are just upsells. So we're going to go to the next process, or next stage in the process. I'm going to create a password right now. You need to make this kind of strong. So confirm, and we are going to, you need to make sure that you type this in correctly twice. So, and it needs to be at least a score of 50. I think it has to be 50 or 60, but either way, it needs to be pretty strong. 70 is a good score, so it should let us go on to the next step. So we're waiting for it to move over to the next page. Let's begin. So we're going to install WordPress now. That just simply means that we're moving a little bit too quickly. So we'll go ahead and give it a second. Let's see where we are at with our timer. We're at 3 minutes. So let's see if it will let us do this now. But again, if that screen comes up, the next screen that we just saw, no worries. It just means we're moving a little bit too quickly. So we will go back. This is our third try. And if it doesn't work here, just go to the cPanel. That should allow you to install WordPress just fine there too. But that's not unusual if you see that screen. It just means we're moving a little bit too quickly. So we'll just go straight to our cPanel. So we're going to go into the cPanel. It's logging in now. And we're going to go to to our WordPress. Grade services, I'm looking for services. Install WordPress. So there we go. So now we're going to be able to do the WordPress installation. Typically, you don't have to go through cPanel, but for the sake of the video, I'm trying to get it done in the 6-minute time frame. That's the reason why I'm going this route. So we're going to check the domain. And we got a couple of options here that we have to go ahead and check off. Advanced options. So we're going to type in the site name, and this is the 6 minutes blog. And we're going to type in some other details, and then we're going to go ahead and click that we agree, and we're going to install it now. See where we are with our timer. We're at 4:39. So what we should do here on the next step, it will go ahead and install. You'll see the progress bar, the install is underway, and it's installing it now. So we're halfway through. A lot of these other things that you see down here, these are just themes. You don't need any of this stuff, but it's stuff that you can look at while it's installing it. So we're just about done. See where we are with our timer. It's 5:17. All right, so we're going to view credentials. And actually what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the 6minuteblog.com, and hopefully it's already installed it for us. All right, so we're going to go to the login, and we're going to go admin, and we're going to type in our password. Okay, and we're going to add a new post. 6-minute blog. We made it. All right, we're going to publish it, and hopefully we should just over 6 minutes, 6:10. So, but again, as you can see, we got to set up the blog in roughly a little over 6 minutes, but you get the gist that 6 minutes is about how long it will take. Just for the sake of the video, what we'll do is we will go back to our dashboard, and we're going to go ahead and set up a theme really quickly so I can show you how to do that while we're still here. And this is a pretty good one, so we'll go ahead and we'll click on activate here. All right, and then just to go ahead and see what that looks like, and there you go, the 6-minute blog, we made it. And so that's pretty much the gist of setting up your blog through Bluehost. It does take a little bit, like I said, going through PayPal, that kind of slowed us down a bit, and just processing that. The credit card option is a little bit faster, but like I said, for the sake of the video, I wanted to go ahead and at least show you at least, not necessarily for the sake of the video, but going through the video, and the option that I prefer is PayPal, but certainly if you want to go through using a credit card, it is a faster option. You can see that going through Bluehost is a pretty seamless route to take as far as setting up, going from start of getting a domain to your registration to one click pretty much for the WordPress install that should have worked, but it didn't necessarily work just because we were moving a bit too fast. But it does take a minute, and then obviously you'll be able to click that screen where it says install WordPress instead of going to the cPanel directly. But either option will work just fine in terms of setting up your WordPress blog. What I will do, you will be able to see a discount link in the description of the video, and I will also include another area where you can check or where you can go ahead and click for your discount too. But Bluehost, always known to have a lot of great deals. It is pretty cheap hosting, and they're very reliable with a lot of different upsells to help you in terms of your SEO for your new blog as well. So hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have if you have any time, certainly go ahead and leave me an email. My email is cw@candidwriter.com. I'll leave that in the link description as well. And so if you've got any comments or need any help, just let me know. and I will certainly be more than happy to reach out to you. All right. Enjoy. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it.